and they have the limitation in connecting with marketing. We have the disconnect supply chain. Okay, disconnect supply chain. Farmers cannot access to the market. Consumers cannot buy the good products. The second challenge, the next challenge is that we have the certification bodies in Thailand that address organics. We have Organic Thailand by the Thai government, but there are a lot of limitations because of land title, because of resources and budget. So very limited numbers of plantation that have the organic certification. We also have the international certification bodies like IFORM, JAS, USDA, but it's very limited because of the cost to access to those standards are quite high. We also look into how we can solve the problem in scales of 80,000 villages if we are going to promote certification. We found PGS very interesting. The PGS is the framework introduced by IFORM, whereby IFORM said if we are going to import, export product across the countries, then there should be the third-party certification. But if we are going to do trade, transaction within the countries, from community to hospitals to universities to retailers in the countries, PGS is sufficient. So the PGS is like participatory framework that we decided to use, and I'm opening up the issues whereby the PGS program can also add up, into the program that we can certify the carbon footprint. So the solutions that we are looking for is to then, how can we use the PGS framework to add up, to connect the supply chain within the Thai farming, agriculture, building, so we decided to coming up with the SDGsPGS. We pick up the SDGs from UN, the goal, the Sustainable Development Goal, plus the PGS participatory guarantee system. We build up the system whereby we can add all the content, connect all the data, and we have the engine as a social enterprise to work on this. So I'm telling a bit more about the model. And the approach needs to be area-based collaborations. Need to be, it's not going to be government-driven, it has to be area-based. So SDGs, I think we all know. So we decided to borrow the word SDGs. One of the goals is number 12, responsible consumptions and productions. So that is something that we bring from this, and then we add up with another words, PGS, participatory guarantee system, which is introduced by IFORM, and build the brand. So I'm not a rocket scientist to build something new, but I think there are something that we can blend and mix together and set up the program to run. We add up SDGsPGS, and then we set up what we call the Thailand Sustainable Agriculture Confederation to move across the countries. We currently move over 40 provinces, so we have a lot of people engaging with us. The model is very simple, but it also takes time to build. What we starting up, what the second from the bottoms, you can see provincial sustainable agriculture. While we have the sustainable confederation at the national levels, we have the provincial federation to be the host to run SDGsPGS at the provincial levels, whereby they set up a program, education program, training program on how to audit the plant and how to inspect the farm, the organic farms, and then you add up, you add the data into the database, which now we have the team of the Ministry of Science to help us. So we use the database to build up our database across the countries. And then, so we have like the 3-level inspection. We have these 3 to 5 inspectors at the bottom levels to inspect the farm.